when these dancers move their bodies, something magical happens.
My first mentor, he said like dancing is like touching the face of God. This is just how I feel like.
I feel like whatever's inside my soul in that moment can be expressed without words. It's through the language of dance.
Some call it hip-hop, others urban dance. It's no longer just associated with African Americans or Latinos. Filipino-American Arnel Calvario is one of the pioneers of Asian American urban dance. He grew up in the 70s and 80s seeing this form of dance in the streets of Southern California. In junior high, he says he surprised some African American girls who saw him dancing.
They verbally said that. It's like, I've never seen an Asian guy dance like that, you know? And that was a pivotal moment for me because it made me, it kind of, well, in one sense you can be kind of offended by that. I felt like, oh, I need to do something about that.
In college in the early 90s, Calvario incorporated this uniquely American dance form into a Filipino culture show. He formed the dance company KABA Modern and started a phenomenon where Asian American dance companies began popping up throughout universities in Southern California.
And it quickly spread to the Chinese the Chinese associations, the Japanese, Vietnamese. So it was a really interesting time because within a year it spread so fast.
Lorenzo Perillo will be teaching a class in hip-hop dance at Cornell University.
It's kind of like something that is seen as foreign to a particular culture and saying, no, it's not foreign, it's actually something that we all do, we just don't consider it, we just haven't shifted our paradigm yet.
Dineytra Lee's paradigm shifted when she auditioned for a hip-hop dance crew.
And I go to the audition and I see nothing but Asians and I'm like, what's going on here? But it was just, literally a legitimate culture shock.
For years, what Asian Americans saw in their community was not represented on TV until recently, with dance competition TV shows where prominently Asian American urban dancers exploded into mainstream media.
It was never so prominent as it is now. Now we're all over, you know, and in these dance shows, we did dominate.
This not only breaks traditional American stereotypes of Asians being either martial artists or nerds. Vietnamese Chinese American Can Dang says the prominence of Asian American urban dancers in the media helps older Asian immigrants see dance differently.
You normally wouldn't tell your parents you dance because they feel like it'd be a distraction from your studies, but now I think it's accepted that it's like a good stress reliever or time to meet people.
With social media and YouTube, hip-hop dance no longer belongs to any particular minority group. It has spread globally, with performers around the world expressing themselves through this form of dance. Elizabeth Lee for VOA News, Los Angeles.